All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to a sneaker review video. And in today's video, yeah, I think you guys can tell by the because I'm trying to think. I don't think Nike, they don't really be having they have this like with the Jordan box where it has like this design, but I don't think no, this is more so used for foam posits. I'm trying to think. I don't have unless there's like some shoes that I bought where I'm like they go with this like this black box and things. But other than that, I'm like I think for the most part, yeah, it's it's like them Air Jordan ones where they had like the Nike like pull off lid and stuff. But no, other than that, I'm trying to think. I don't think maybe they might have some out there and I just don't know about them. But anyways, all right, putting that stuff aside. No, yeah, let's go ahead and get into these foam posits. I seen these get talked of, or no, I think it was like they got posted somewhere. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, hold on, time out, time out. What do you mean a carbon fiber, like, like surroundings on a foam posit? It's stuff, because the thing is this, like, I've been a foam posit fan, I'll have to say, since because when did I get my first pair of foam posits? I can't remember when them first pair of foam, or well, like when the first pair that I got when I had got them, but it was a pair of foam posits that came out. It was either in 2019 or 2020, I believe. One of the dang, I think it was the shattered, was it shattered backboard? Yeah, I think it was the shattered backboard. Yep, it was those ones. Those are the first pair of foam posits I got, and they came out. They came out in late 2019. Okay, so I remember I was in that ballpark. I just don't remember exactly. I think I didn't get them until later on. Like I don't remember getting them right then and there. I think I got mines later on and stuff. But yeah, I've been a fan of them for so long, and I never thought of no stuff like this. Like that's one thing I always like about sneakers is when they have like that carbon fiber plate at the bottom. So yeah, foam posits, Air Jordan 11s. I'm trying to think what other sneakers got carbon fiber plates at the bottom. Like any shoe where I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get it because it's just to see how it feels and stuff. But to have it where it's going around the shoe, yeah, that's unheard of. That's one of those things where I'm like, nah, bro, it's different, but I like it. It's unique, it's rare. You don't really see it. Excuse me, you don't really see it too many times like with a sneaker where it's like they got the whole sneaker just being carbon fiber and stuff. So yeah, this is the most carbon fiber I feel like that a shoe can get, like where it got a whole carbon fiber upper, got the carbon fiber plate at the bottom, of course. And yeah, I'm surprised they didn't make like the I feel like that would have been uncomfortable. Like if they would have made the insole of the shoe carbon fiber, but I'm like, yeah, they should have just shoelaces carbon fiber. At least like, well, I don't think they could have did like a print of it and things, but they did kind of with this like mesh up here and stuff. So it does kind of have like a carbon fiber look if you guys can see, cuz I'm trying to think they don't really look like that. No, actually they do cuz I have the Galaxy ones also, but man, like no, I seen these get posted and I'm like, oh, I gotta get these when they come out. So kind of forgot about foam posits. I wasn't even really looking at sneakers like that. But then I remember seeing the Galaxies, and then I was all like, oh, wait a minute. I was like the carbon fiber ones too. I was like, yeah, I gotta get those. And so crazy. But the backstory on how I got these. So I'm searching for them. I went to Goat, I went to StockX, I went to Champs, Foot Locker. Like Champs and Foot Locker didn't have them. StockX and Goat, like they kind of had them for an under retail price, but I was like, I don't really want to, I guess like because I know like, all right, I'm gonna pay for the shipping and handling, and then that's gonna probably be like an extra 20. So I'm going to be most likely spending the normal price I guess they would cost if I wasn't to get them through StockX or Goat and stuff. So, anyways, then yeah, like I said, Champs and Foot Locker, you would have thought that they might have had these, but they didn't. So Chic, they had them. Had them on the website for 200. It was like what, $219, I think. Hold on for a second. Let me see if I can find the shoes and stuff. So yeah, they have it where it's 219 99. So I go on there, I'm like, all right, I'll just go to because I plan on going out, to do some like last few holiday or like Thanksgiving like shopping around and stuff. So anyways, I go over to the mall. They had a pair, and I'm like, all right, I'll go and get them and things. Fam, the shoes they had them. This is why I like that chic store. It's honestly it's my probably my favorite sneaker store. Like if they was like, hey, we want to go into business with you, TMoss Boss. Yes, like I'll do it for the love of the game. Like that's how much I like that store. I don't know how many times I didn't went in there and they always be having shoes on sale. Like this, I'm not being paid to say this. If you think like, oh, I'm a part of some affiliate program or sponsorship, any of that stuff, no, I'm saying this for the love of the game. Go if you're going sneaker shopping, go to the chic store. I'm telling you, like you'll go in there and they'll have so I go in there. I'm thinking I'm just okay, 219, cool, But no, they had there where they was like, oh, there was an additional sale going on. So I unless like and I'm like, fam, because people will probably be all like, oh, you probably know the people in there, fam. That was my first time going to that particular location. I've never. There is another mall that I go to where I always go to that location. If that like, and people were like, oh, you knew the person that worked in there. That was my first time ever seeing that woman. I don't know her. I'm like, I ain't had no form of like communication. So like them hitting me with an extra sale, no, that was all Sheik's doing. I'm like, nah, bro, Sheik, that's like, in my opinion, the go-to store. I'm like, nah, I think from this day forward, I'm like, I'm always going to check them and see what they got going on, and then I'll look around with other stores. But yeah, man, they had it where they were on sale for like 180, and so I'm like, not like he's still spending a lot, but still, I'm like comparing it to what the original price were for these shoes were 240 pretty much. Well, no, 239.99. So that was like that's the retail price. Well, yeah, it's 240. I was like, yeah, it's after tax, all that stuff. So it might as well. But then yeah, then they were all like 219. Then you go to the store, and then they were like, oh no, it's 180. So like, and that was the final price. Hold on for a second. Let me see what this receipt said. So they had a discount. So there was like a $75 discount pretty much. So I got $75 off of these shoes. To me, that's just insane. I'm like, Sheik, I don't know what your guys' thing is. I'm telling you right now, like I remember I kind of had like it hurt a little bit hearing that the Nike store in Seattle has shut down. If they said all the locations are shutting down, I guarantee and I promise you it's going to be like a revenge, not really a revenge. Like I'm like, fam, I'm going to do my hardest to become a billionaire by the chic business. And I'm like, yeah, it's gonna pretty much be like a Red Lobster thing. I'm like, no, we going to revamp this business, because I am not going to let it shut down like that. No, no, I will not. Okay, so but anyways, but yeah, getting back to talking on these shoes. So I know people probably would ask that question because of it being like a whole carbon fiber shoe. Does it feel and I don't even think it's like really well, it could be like carbon fiber, I guess, like in a way, in a sense and things, because I'm thinking that they use like the original material that they use, and then they just kind of put like a plating over it to make it look like it's carbon fiber. Because if you look at the like, this is what the carbon fiber looks like when they like on the Air Jordan 11s, and then most Foamposite shoes, and you could tell like it's not the same and stuff. Even like you could kind of like look at the bottom, see the carbon fiber there and stuff in the middle, because I think it goes all throughout the shoe and stuff. So yeah, that's why I'm like, it doesn't look exactly like carbon fiber, but at the same time, I'm like, it does have like that. It does feel different than most shoes. I'm like, this feels like this is like the ultimate tank foam posit and stuff. And yeah, man, I like it. It's like it's a different shoe. I like those shoes that look different. I like those shoes where it's like I feel like a lot of people ain't really feeling this. So I'm like, with me, it's just it. That's why I'm like, I feel like I like it more when I ain't seeing other people. But I'm like, nah, it's just weird to me where it's like maybe people are liking this shoe and I'm just not paying attention to it and stuff. But anyways, but it doesn't feel any different than another Foamposite. I did go true to size, so it doesn't like the sizing doesn't feel off. So I definitely recommend going true to size. Although there have been times, because I think, yeah, with the Galaxies, I did go down half a size. So if you can, definitely try them on in store. But if you know what your sizing is, then yeah, you don't even have to worry about it. So narrow feet people, true to size, wide feet people. It's kinda nah, that's pretty narrow. I was about to say it's kind of a wide shoe, but it's I don't know. Even like looking at it, it's not really if like more nah. Yeah, no, it's not really a wide shoe. That's why I'm like it's definitely one of those shoes where I would recommend if you are a wide foot person, go up either half a size up from your go-to size or one full size up. But yeah, don't have it where it's like, your feet is feeling like you're like putting on a boxing glove or something. So, but anyways, yeah, overall I like this shoe. It's like if foam most foam posits feel comfortable. I guess like for somebody that's never bought a foam posit before, you've seen these and you're like, dang, I really want to get these and stuff. Oh yeah, and then it also has like that new shoe smell. Most foam posits do. I was like, I feel like I need to talk on that. But anyways, but yeah, for somebody that's getting a pair of foam posits for the first time and you want to get these, yeah, it doesn't feel no different than any other foam posit. Trust me, you will if you get these, you will like every foam posit that you will get after these and stuff. But yeah, when you buy one foam posit, you gonna find yourself buying more foam posits and stuff. So I would say the only downfall with these shoes, and I'm like, all I probably just need to do is just go through this extra lace hole. But yeah, the shoelaces are kind of long. Like you guys can see where it's like it's yeah, it's a little it's just it ain't like touching the ground, but still it's just kind of like wild and out there and stuff. I mean, I guess it's cool, but at the same time, I'm like, dang, bruh, like tone down on the shoelaces. I don't need that many that much of a shoelace and stuff. But no, that's another thing too with these shoes I like about because even it's like that with going down half a size is that these shoes they can easily slide right off. So yeah, man, like it's a easy go-to shoe and it's a tank of a shoe too. The other I don't even know where them foam posits are at, but I have these other pair of foam. The shattered backboard ones, got those back in 2020, wore those countless times, like in rain, like bad weather conditions, all that stuff. And yeah, man, like foam posits, it's one of those shoes where if you're like, how are they, I guess, in like really, really bad weather conditions? Like if you live somewhere back east, or if you live like kind of like just in an area, Pacific Northwest, out here in the Washington area where it just be raining for any old reason and stuff. Like, yeah, let's say if you were wearing these shoes and then it just starts pouring down rain, trust me, the only thing I have to say that will probably get messed up is, of course, the bottoms. The bottoms will get darker as the time goes on because it has like that clear outsole. They maybe should have made it black. I think if I could change anything with this shoe, I think I probably would have made it to where it's kind of like a dark gray color or something, just so it could kind of go with the shoe a little bit more versus because it just yeah, it's like you look at it, it does kind of look off that blue and then that carbon fiber black and stuff. I'm like, yeah, because it's like it's an all around black shoe, and then you just see like that outsole. Yeah, I'm like, I think I would have changed that. Probably as the time goes on and I wear these, then they'll get darker and stuff. But yeah, I think they should have changed that, had it where the outsole was black or like a dark gray color or something. So but anyways, no, other than that though, I do like these shoes. If I had to rate these, I probably would give them a 9 out of 10 and stuff. It's just that yeah, I just wish that the outsole was darker versus like just like it's a like a nice like because I really don't be fooling with like just all black shoes like that. But no, like seeing these, I'm like, oh, I gotta get these. I don't care, I gotta get them. All right, but anyways, but no, yeah, it's just that outsole. It looks it throws it off a little bit. But other than that, I still like it. Hopefully down the road, if they do decide to come out with another version of these like 10 years later or something, yeah, maybe hopefully they might do like a darker outsole and stuff. But anyways, regardless, still gonna be enjoying these shoes probably by the time when these I guess if they do decide to re-release these in the future. Yeah, either these shoes they just gonna be sitting in my collection not being worn, or yeah, I'm going to beat these shoes up because nah, man, Foamposites are tanks. Like it's like I've had to say the tank shoes in my opinion are like all leather Air Jordan ones. What else? Air Force ones and Foamposites ones. It's all the shoes that got ones at the end of it and stuff. But anyways, even yeah, Air Jordan 11s, like they can, cause yeah, I don't know how many times I wore my Bread 11s outside in some crazy conditions, even my Concord 11s, and yeah, it's always been like they're tank shoes. But Foamposites, definitely a tank shoe. So if you're looking for a shoe where you're like, okay, like I want to wear these, but wear them like all year long, definitely get these Foamposites, the carbon fiber, because it's like, yeah, just give them a quick wipe down, you good, you chilling and stuff. So but anyways, with that being said, yeah, if you can get these shoes off of the Chic website, they're on sale right now. You might be able to get them even on a better sale if you go to the store and get them, because yeah, they don't have it where you can get the shoes for 180 on the website, which is I don't know, it's weird to me. But anyways, but yeah, definitely go to the store if the sale is still going on by the time this video comes out. But if not, still shop with Chic. All right. So, but I think I'm saying their name right. But if I'm mispronouncing it, my fault. But you know what store I'm talking about. So, but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.